Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up WordPress within minutes using wpengine.com. Now the reason I use WP Engine here is because it is actually one of the best hosting for WordPress that I've ever found. Now I've tried everything from Bluehost to HostGator, you name it, but hands down HostGator does not compare, or Bluehost does not compare to WP Engine at all. As you can see, a lot of big companies use WP Engine, and you would think that they'd be pretty expensive, but they're actually reasonably affordable. Now, you can see here it's $29 a month for a plan with WP Engine to have one site. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I can pay, $10, $12 a month on a site or a hosting company like HostGator or something instead. But the reason you want to use something like WP Engine is if you're planning to have a lot of traffic on your site, or if you're planning to really have like the best support you could imagine when it comes to WordPress, and really just have a site that is completely powered, hosting that is completely just powered to run WordPress, smoothly, efficiently, then you definitely want to go with something like WP Engine. If you're just looking to have a hosting account, maybe this is not the best option for you. But again, if you're planning on hosting a WordPress site, which is what we're planning to do here, then you absolutely should check out WP Engine. Hands down, again, one of the best hosting companies I've ever used. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm personally going to set up in this walkthrough, how to go from A to Z, just going and setting up, buying the hosting, all the way to connecting a domain. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and get started here and move forward. So what I want to do is go to their plans page and be able to check out what plans are available. Now you have a few available. The personal plan allows you to do one WordPress install. You have up to 25,000 visits a month, which is pretty good for any beginning blog or website. Absolutely, you only need, you probably won't hit that many visitors a month within a year unless you're really pumping out a lot of content and generating a lot of traffic. So most likely the personal plan is going to be the plan for you. Now also the 10 gigabytes of storage, that's more than enough for the majority, and most people will not need to go anything higher than that. You have some other plans here if you have some bigger plans or goals with your website. So if you're looking to do multiple WordPress sites, you might want to get the $99 a month plan, which is 10 installs. Gives you a little bit more views and visits a month, also gives you some more storage space. They have bigger plans too if you really want to crank things up, or if you're planning on doing a lot of sites. Now most likely this won't matter to you. So for me, I only need one site, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the $29 a month plan. I'm going to click that to move forward here. Now what you want to do is check out the summary they have here. It just kind of summarizes everything. They also give you a discount coupon that you can use here, so that you want to make sure that that's in there. Now one of the other things that you want to do is also if you want to go ahead and do an annual plan, it saves off some money. You can save up to 2 months free here. It tells you 2 months free, or you can choose a monthly plan if that's more within your budget. For this walkthrough, I'll kind of just show you the monthly option. These add-ons that are here as well, you want to check those out. A CDN basically stands for Content Delivery Network. So what that means is this will speed up your site a lot more. So if you're looking to get really, a fast site and move forward with that, you can set that up as well. If you need to add another WordPress site, just one other site, you can do that too. So again, just for keeping this simple, I'm going to show you how to do this without all these extra add-ons, and you can add these on later if you choose to. It's no problem. Now, I'm going to go ahead and set up my account details. You want to type in your account name. So I'm going to put in Freelance Rise here, which is just a site that I'm setting up. You also want to put in your first name, last name, and your email address. Then you also want to put in a password here. All right, so let me go ahead and just generate one and put that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and type my password in here. All right, so you got to make sure obviously it passes the test here. Now you want to just enter your billing info, and obviously for privacy purposes I'm not going to show all my billing info here. So let me go ahead and pause the video and then come back to that. So once you've entered your billing info, then you're going to go ahead and make sure you click I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions, and you're going to go ahead and click Create My Site. And what that's going to do is that's going to go ahead and create our account with WP Engine here. Perfect. So now you can see that WP Engine is letting us know that our new site is on its way. And you can also see, you know, a summary of everything that you've done here. Now, the cool part is that, you know, obviously you can see that your account is already being set up. What's awesome about WP Engine is that you don't have to install WordPress or go through all that trouble of installing WordPress. They do it all for you. So you're really just going to be immediately set up with your new account, and you'll be able to immediately start using it. So here it says it's in the process of being built. So they're probably going to send me an email with my login details and passwords as soon as that's ready. And then once that's ready, we'll go ahead and check that out now. So I'll be right back, and let's go ahead and check my email. All right, so now I'm in my email, and you can see that WP Engine has sent me an email. Now this took about 10 minutes to receive. Sometimes it comes a little bit faster, but if I go down here, my site is now ready to install, and it actually gives you a URL, so you can actually start using your site right away. So you can see here, freelancerise.wpengine.com is a site that was set up for me. So if I click that, you can see my WordPress blog is already set up with the basic default version, right? Now, one of the things we want to do is we want to access the admin. So if I go back to Gmail, you can see that it gives me a URL for the admin. Now, any WordPress site that you install is going to have wp-admin after it where you can access the admin. So if I go to that there, this takes me to our WordPress admin screen here. So you can see that I now have my WordPress login. So let's go ahead and enter my details here. And what I'm going to do is basically log into my brand new website. So I'm going to save that login here. And I'm going to save that there too on my browser. Perfect. So here's my fresh, brand new WordPress site. And you can see that I've got a dashboard here and some other things going on. So this is not going to be a tutorial on how to use WordPress. I'm just going to keep it short and try and show you how to connect, basically set up your site so it's fully ready to go and start using it. All right. So one of the things you want to do with WP Engine is set up your domain name. So what we can do is simply do that, and I'll show you how to do that now. So what we want to do is go back to wpengine.com, and on their site you're going to see a login button. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and that's going to take me to log into WP Engine itself. So if I go ahead and click login here, that's going to let me know, that I'm logged in here and give me a whole bunch of options. Now there is a pop-up if you already have a WordPress site somewhere else and you're just moving hosting. You can actually click migrate your site and we'll go through those instructions. They actually make it really easy to switch over to WP Engine. For now, I'm setting up a brand new site, so I'm going to go ahead and close that since I don't need it. Now, one of the things I want to do here is I want to click my new WordPress site here and click Freelance Rise. And then what I want to do is go ahead and click domains. Okay. Next, I'm going to click add a new domain, and I'm going to enter that domain here. All right, and I'm going to click add domain. That's going to do is let WP Engine know that this domain is going to point to their site. That's all I have to do now on the WP Engine side. Next, what I want to do is set up my domain inside of Namecheap, which is the domain provider that I personally use. Now, if you're using GoDaddy or another domain provider, this could vary a little bit, but my personal choice is Namecheap. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to domains here. I'm going to go into Namecheap. So you can see Namecheap, this is my account. Once I've logged in and actually purchased my domain, you'll see your own domain here as well. And what we want to do is we want to go to a tab here called Advanced DNS, and that's going to basically take us to manage all the records for our domain. So all I have to do is simply click where it says CNAME record here under value. See this value column? I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go back to WP Engine, and I'm going to highlight my WP Engine name here. Let's go ahead and copy that, okay? And let's go back to Namecheap. And I'm going to go ahead and paste that into here. All right. Now, what I want to do is click this little checkbox to save changes. And that's it. That's all I have to do. Now, if I give this just probably about 30 minutes or so, you'll see that my new domain, which is freelancerise.com, is now going to be pointed to WP Engine. So let's go ahead and try it out here, and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, if I type in freelancerise.com here, my new domain is all set up, brand new, fresh, and ready to go. So that's all it takes to basically get an entire WordPress site set up with your domain name. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment area. And of course, I'd be happy to guide you and help you out as well. Thanks and hope this video tutorial was helpful. Take care. Have a great day.